CFR Network, CFR Sports. Interesting fight weekends. Trustfully, everybody had got the best out of it in regards to the two events that were put on. Well, three events totally. Cage Warriors, the trilogy, Bellator, and obviously the last event was UFC Fight Nights. So Bellator MMA, European series of sorts, came back to good old Britain, the UK, SSE Arena, Wembley Stadium, and it was packed. It was packed to the rafters. Good to see the sport back, with fans and all. That was a very, very good thing. And that's where the goodness stops, because I don't think overall that card was good at all. On the card was silly. There's not much positives, unfortunately, I can say, with reference to the event in its entirety. Main card, however, was a little better. I'm very, very confused to why the co-main event, Leah McCourt took on Jessica Borga. Interesting fight. Went the distance. Unanimous. Jessica was a tough individual, but the skill level, I don't know if it's me. I do enjoy watching WMMA, but I don't think that was worthy of being a co-main event fight. Yeah, that was a very interesting one. Congratulations to Leah McCourt for getting the victory. Yeah. And the weird thing about it is last year they cut a load of fighters, 200 plus, and a lot of them were European fighters. One being Akon Wallace. And why on earth was he cut after that? His defeat. It was crazy because they could have brought him on for this show, and it would have been a lot more exciting. Tim Wilde defeated Yves Landu, getting unanimous decision. The finish on the second fight of the main card, Luke Trainer defeated Yannick and Bahati. And Yannick has come off of quite a few, I think at least 2 losses. But this performance, he got into the second round and he didn't look too bad at all. The little youngster, Luke Trainer, was just way too much, and ultimately got the, it was an elbow that caused the Yannick's demise ultimately. Main event, very technical back and forth. Page, I don't know how it was a split decision, because in my opinion, I think he definitely won all of the rounds. Lima's hasn't been the same. The last 3 performances haven't been the best from Douglas Lima. What will be next for him? He's done a lot in the mixed martial arts world. And MVP had a very interesting walkout with, I think, was it Skepta or someone came out with him doing the little rap song and all that there. Quite interesting. Crowd loved it. Good. Ultimately, I think they got what they paid for in the main event, even though a finish wasn't got. Very close at times of sorts, but I think both men knew the dangers from each other, so there was a little tentative, should we say. There's talks about a 3. I don't think necessarily they should rush this and do a part, the trilogy straight away. I think Douglas needs to have a bit of time to rest and collect himself and, you know, figure out what's he going to do. Is he going to stay at 170, which he's done lows already there? Is he going to go up 185? Is he going to jump ship totally and find a new challenge and maybe invigorate himself with you know, new promotion, etc., etc. But as I say, wasn't necessarily impressed with the London Bellator card. It was good that it was on nice and early. One thing I couldn't figure out properly was I was trying to watch it on the iPlayer thing, and it wasn't. I don't know. That wasn't working out right. So I ended up watching it via BT Sports. So they didn't actually mention that on the broadcast. I was talking about the BBC iPlayer a lot, which you can then obviously watch the replay, but the live event itself was, I had to watch that on Sky Sports. And one last thing, the commentary was a bit strange, should we say. Did Josh the Punk Thompson have a hazardous trip over of sorts? And maybe he was a bit jet lagged because he wasn't his usual self, should we say. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Bellator, the European card. Trustfully, when they come back, they will select better talent and obviously you know, do a better job next time. Well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and most definitely share.